It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The gang adopts a refugee. Cold open. Title, 10:30 a.m. Title, on a Thursday. Title, Philadelphia, PA. Overtitles we hear.
Dennis, I've been thinking about something.
Interior, Patty's Pub, morning. D1. Dennis is drinking a beer.
What's on your mind, buddy?
I want to adopt a child.
Dennis spits out his beer.
Absolutely not.
I'm just saying. I've been thinking a lot about my own dad and how I don't want to be like him and all the lessons I have to teach. And as a gay man, this might be the only opportunity to have a son that I could train to be a Major League Baseball player.
D walks in.
There are no lessons for you to pass on, and for the last time, I do not want to raise a child with you. I don't even want to raise the child I bore with my own seed, for God's sake.
Hey yo, what am I coming into? Mac trying to adopt a kid?
No.
Yes. D, you should get in on this. Look at you. You aren't getting any younger, and nobody wants you to have their child.
Hey, there are totally men who want to knock me up.
Are there? You're getting up there, sis.
Fine, then I'll show you. I'll split the kid with you, Mac.
Really? You're not going to regret it. I'm going to train him to be a professional athlete, and then he'll be able to buy us stuff because he's so grateful for us for adopting him. It'll be great.
What? No. Dee, come on. You would be a terrible mother.
No, this is better anyway. The Bible says that children should have a mother and a father.
Does it?
Doesn't matter. I hear you get some sweet tax breaks for adopting a kid, and I could use the write-offs.
You hate babies.
I do, but adopting a scrappy orphan is way different. They're tough, practically take care of themselves.
And I read that older orphans come trained and housebroken.
Charlie and Frank enter, heated.
I deal with poop all day at work. I don't want to have to deal with poop at home too.
Well, if you don't want to deal with the poop, deal with the cats.
Don't want to deal with cats, Frank. It's their building too.
They don't pay the rent.
Excuse me? What is this? Are you planning on killing cats that live outside your apartment?
I didn't say that, but they have been breeding and soon they're going to take over. They poop everywhere, even in the halls. It's how they show dominance. Anyway, what's up with you guys?
D and I are going to adopt a child. I'm going to be a daddy.
Ew, that is a terrible idea.
That's what I've been saying.
Ever since celebrities got into this game, all the African and Asian kids are prized luxuries. You never pass the background check.
What about the fact that Mac is a deviant man-child torn between his sexuality and a lifetime of Catholic conditioning, and that Dee is a total bitch?
Hey!
Everybody else high-fives Dennis.
I don't agree with your argument, but good one, Dennis.
Okay, we're getting away from the point. Who cares how fit we are? Aren't any parents better than none?
A point.
No, she doesn't. You two would ruin that child. If you could even get one, no way you two are better than candidates than Angelina Jolie and Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, that's only for the trendy orphans. I know a guy, and I think I can get you the kind of orphan nobody is taking.
Title, the gang adopts a Syrian refugee. Title, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Opening credit sequence. Act 1. Interior, Refugee Resettlement Office, D2. Mac, D, and Dennis sit opposite an empty desk.
No, D, it has to be a boy.
Just because you want to work out your daddy issues doesn't mean we need to adopt a boy. What if a girl needs us more?
I want a boy, you stupid bitch!
Janice Dermadosian, the resettlement volunteer, sits at the desk.
Would you two shut up? Hello there, my name is Dennis, and who might you be?
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Janice. Are you two a couple?
Mac looks at Dennis, grabs his hand.
No, but we're so flattered you think so.
She's talking about you and Dee, you moron.
Dennis pulls away.
No, I am enticingly single and only here to testify to these two's abilities.
Oh, that's so sweet, like a character reference.
No, Janice, the exact opposite of a character witness, because these characters should not, under any circumstances, be granted custody of a child.
And why do you say that?
Hey, we don't need to keep listening to him. He's not the one trying to save a refugee.
Okay, so Mr. and Mrs. McDonald.
Oh, we're not married.
Yeah, no way. He's super gay.
That's all right. Sorry to make the judgment.
That doesn't disqualify them? Not being married? What are your standards here?
We just want these children to find a safe and loving home with parents that want them.
Safe and loving home? These people don't even love each other, and they certainly don't live together.
But we work together.
Yeah, every day.
He's going to have plenty of time with both parents.
Unless it's a girl.
I told you we're getting a boy!
This isn't even distressing. They didn't even mention where they work. Mac has weaponry and a goddamn dildo bike in his bedroom. You can't allow a child there.
I'm a trained martial artist, Janice. The weapons only make him safer.
He can stay at my place.
Sounds like the problem is solved then. Though after hearing about the dildo bike, I'm going to have to insist on visiting and approving your house tomorrow.
That's fine. We can move the ass pounder, no problem. I'm willing to sacrifice for my son.
Dennis gives Janice a look that asks, seriously?
And because you guys have a recommendation, we actually have a candidate ready for you today.
I get to meet my son today?
That's right. I'll go get him right now.
Janice exits.
Damn, I wanted a girl.
I can't believe this. You guys? Parents? I've decided I would like to bed this Janice. However, and am willing to follow through with this adoption to that end. This ordeal has confirmed her terrible judgment, so this should be a cinch.
Janice returns, a meek 11-year-old boy in tow.
All right, everybody. This is Tariq. He is from Syria, but he's been in the camp for a long time, so his English is very good.
Ew, I don't like that. Too ethnic.
We should just call him Tommy. Your name is Tommy now.
He isn't a dog, guys. He's been Tariq his entire life.
I can be Tommy.
No, that's okay, Tariq. This is Ronald.
Mac.
Okay, Mac and Deandra. They're going to take care of you, and this is your new Uncle Dennis.
Dennis waves faintly.
Yeah, hi. I can't believe this.
Dee stands up and, not knowing what to do, pats Tariq's head.
Hi. Can I hug him? Has he had all his shots?
Again, he's a human being, not a dog. You can ask him.
Dee sits. Mac bursts up, picks up Tariq and hugs him.
Hi, buddy. I'm your new dad, and I'm gonna love you so much. We're gonna have so much fun together.
Wow, I'm so excited.
Do you like baseball?
I've never played.
That's okay. I'll teach you. And with my training, you'll be the best there ever was.
Thank you, Dad.
Guys, they call me Dad. I'm a daddy.
Ew.
Congratulations, Mr. McDonald. You'll need to bring him back on Monday morning for school, and I'll be in touch about that home inspection tomorrow.
Dennis grabs a piece of paper from Janice's desk, writes.
You know, Janice, why don't you take my number and we'll handle the whole apartment issue so Mac can focus on bonding with young Tariq, was it?
That's very thoughtful of you, Dennis.
Dennis gives Janice the paper. His number is on it.
If they're getting a kid, might as well do the best for him, right?
Right. Well, it was lovely meeting you all. I'll call you tomorrow, Dennis.
Janice leaves.
I can't believe this.
Let's introduce him to the others. You're gonna meet all our friends. They're gonna be your new family now.
Interior, Patty's Pub. Day, D2. Mac enters. Charlie and Frank are inside.
Guys, guess what?
You guys found a Bigfoot.
What? No, we adopted a kid.
Tariq, Dee, and Dennis enter.
Somehow.
So it worked? I knew Allie would come through. That the little guy?
Yes. Frank, meet your grandson, Tommy.
Got it.
Yeah, whatever, kid. This is Frank. He's my dad, so I guess he's your grandpa now, or whatever.
Frank comes up and hugs the boy.
Salam alaikum!
I don't speak Arabic.
But you're an Arab.
I'm actually Kurdish.
Is that some kind of Jew?
Stop confusing the boy, Frank.
Did ISIS kill your parents for being Jewish or something?
Frank, do not talk to my son about how terrorists killed his whole parents. He has new parents now.
Actually, it was Turkish.
Shh. Tommy, you don't have to live through those painful memories anymore. You have me now.
Yes, sir.
Charlie approaches. Tariq hides behind Mac.
Hey, it's okay. This is Charlie. He's our friend too.
Why is he so scared?
Probably because you're weird and smell like pee, Charlie.
Are you one of those child soldiers? You ever killed a man? Fired an RPG?
He was not a child soldier, Frank.
Mac turns to Tariq.
Were you a child soldier?
Tariq shakes his head no.
So, sex slave.
God damn it, Frank, stop corrupting our son.
Yeah!
You know what? Screw you, boners. Let's go home, Tommy.
Dee grabs Tariq.
Thought it.
Oh well. Bye for now then. I'll miss you. We'll have so much fun tomorrow.
End of Act 1. Act 2. Interior. Dee's apartment. Night. D2. Dee and Tariq enter.
Well, this is your new home now, Tommy, but wait, I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes.
Tariq puts his hands over his eyes. Dee disappears into her room, returns with her hands behind her back.
Okay, open them.
Tariq uncovers his face. Dee is holding a Kong and plush dog toy.
I got you some toys.
Dee hands the dog toys to the befuddled Tariq.
Thank you.
Tommy squeaks the plush toy. Fade 2. Interior. Dee's apartment. Night. Later. Dee is watching a trashy housewives type show and busting up. Tariq is not as enthused. He taps her gingerly.
Miss D?
Oh, Tommy, you can call me Mom. And if you're going to be living here, we're going to have to establish some ground rules. Like first, only talk to me once commercials start. That sound good?
Yes, Mom.
She hugs him with one arm. Tariq looks uncomfortable. Commercial break. Tariq tugs at Dee's sleeve.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Dee checks her phone.
I guess it is about that time. You stay here. I'll heat something up for you.
Dee goes to the kitchen, checks the fridge.
Let's see. What do kids eat? You want hot dogs? Kids like hot dogs.
Are they pork?
Yeah?
I don't eat pork.
Is that a religious thing or are you allergic?
It's in the holy book.
And you won't budge on that?
It's the word of God.
Great, just like Mac. Well, that means no ham sandwiches, no bacon.
Dee starts checking cupboards.
Can you eat cereal? Is that a thing you eat? I think there's also a can of soup in here. Would you want that?
I'm sure anything you make me will be better than what they had at the camps, Mom.
Fade 2. Tariq is sitting behind a spread of cereal. A peanut butter sandwich, a Twinkie, and beef jerky.
Wow, American dinners are so big.
Yeah, it kicks the crap out of what you were eating at the camps, doesn't it? I'm pretty amazing, aren't I?
Tariq takes a bite of soup.
It's so salty.
Tariq takes a bite of sandwich. He has trouble chewing.
Shoot, I forgot a drink.
Dee goes to a fridge, cracks a beer real quick and hands it to Tariq, who takes a swig and grimaces.
Oh yeah, kids don't drink beer.
Dee takes the beer, chugs it, crushes the can, and burps. Fade 2. Interior. Charlie, Frank's apartment. Night. Charlie and Frank tuck themselves into bed.
Night, Frank. Night, Charlie.
They close their eyes, but something is wrong. Frank sniffs. Charlie sniffs.
Hey, Charlie, you smell that?
Yeah, it smells like shit, Frank.
Oh, no.
Frank opens his eyes wide with the realization and rips off the covers. There is cat poop in the bed.
They're making a play, Charlie. They're coming to take us out.
Oh, come on, Frank, you're overreacting.
They're predators, Charlie. This is what they do. They're planning on taking us out. We have to get them before they get us, Charlie.
They probably just didn't know where to go, where else to go, Frank.
No, Charlie. I, too, am a predator. I know how they think. This is a war, and they just fired the first shot.
Interior. Dee's apartment. Bedroom. Night. Later. D2. Dee is fast asleep, snoring. Tariq enters, taps her.
What? What do you want? Is there something wrong with the couch?
No, I had a nightmare.
So? What do you want me to do about it?
Can I sleep with you, Miss D?
I'd rather you not. Here.
Cut 2. Interior. Dee's apartment. Night. Dee turns on the TV to cartoons.
Just watch some cartoons. You'll forget about it.
Dee exits, slamming and audibly locking her bedroom door. Off Tariq, we fade 2. Title, Saturday. Interior. Mac and Dennis's apartment. Morning. D3. Knock, knock, knock. Mac opens the door. Dee and a tired Tariq stand in the threshold.
Dee, what are you doing here so early?
Dee storms in, pulling Tariq with her.
We both slept terribly, and I didn't know what to do with him. Is that your dildo bike?
Camera pans. Mac's ass pounder bike is halfway into Dennis's room.
You weren't supposed to come this early. We said 10.
Dennis steps out of his room.
God damn it, Dee! You're already screwing this up.
Tariq, turn around while we move the ass pounder 4000.
Tariq turns and faces the opposite corner.
Dee, help Mac move this dildo bike.
No, I don't want to touch that thing. It's entered Mac's butt.
Well, neither do I, but I moved it this far so that Tommy over there wouldn't have to see it, and you screwed that up, and he's your street urchin, so you have to move the damn dildo bike.
No, I don't want to get near that thing.
Oh, come on, Dee. Just do it.
Okay, fine.
Dee cautiously approaches the dildo bike.
Ew, it
It
smells.
does not smell.
No, dude, it definitely smells like butt sweat.
Just lift it.
Mac tries to pull, but Dee isn't lifting. The dildo bike scrapes the floor.
Oh, come on, Dee. You're not even trying. Look what you've done to my floor.
It's too heavy. Tommy, come help.
Tariq meekly turns around.
Me?
Oh, come on, Dee. Don't make him help move the bike. The whole point was that he wouldn't have to see it every time he went into Mac's room.
We're giving him a place to live. He can help us move a dildo bike one time.
For the record, I have no shame about my son seeing a revolutionary workout device of my own design. I hope it inspires him.
I give up. Scar the kid however you want.
Dennis sits on the couch, resigned.
Come here, Tommy. Give me a hand.
Tariq goes over.
Okay? 1, 2, 3.
Tariq struggles to lift the bike with Mac. As they inch through the door, a pedal spins and the dildo prairie dogs up out of the seat, less than a foot away from Tariq's face. Off Tariq's expression, we fade to interior. Mac and Dennis's apartment later. Mac exits his room excitedly, holding something behind his back.
Guess what, buddy?
Ooh, what?
Mac reveals a brand new child-sized baseball glove.
I got you a glove so we can have a catch.
Wow, I've never had a catch before. What do I catch?
Baseball, duh.
Cool. I've always wanted to try baseball.
Don't worry, I'll teach you. What about football? Do you like football?
I've never played that either.
So what do refugee kids do for fun?
We play a lot of soccer.
Ew, soccer? That's for pussy-ass Europeans. You're an American now, you're gonna learn an American sport.
What about basketball?
We can try basketball too, just not soccer.
Okay, I'm excited.
Then, let's go.
Exterior, public park, day. Montage. Mac and Tariq play catch. The baseball falls out of Tariq's glove repeatedly. Tariq throws the ball to Mac, doesn't throw far enough. Mac throws Tariq a football. It slips out of Tariq's arms and hits him in the face as he squeezes it. Mac pantomimes, throwing a basketball for Tariq. Tariq tries to shoot a free throw. The ball ricochets back and hits him in the face. Mac throws his arms up in confusion. Off him we fade to. Interior, Mac and Dennis's apartment, later. Dennis is on the couch as Mac, flustered, enters with Tariq.
How are you bad at every sport?
Mac throws the baseball glove into his room.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mac. We've only had soccer balls in the camps.
Dennis notices the tension, stands up and goes to Mac.
Whoa. Hey there, buddy. You're a little tense. How about you take a walk around the block and cool off?
I just don't know what to do with him anymore now that we can't have a catch. He'll never make it to the major leagues or the NFL.
Well, there's always fetch. Just kidding. How about you take a lap around and cool off, bro?
Okay. I'll be back. Be good for Uncle Dennis, okay, Tommy?
Yes, Mr. Mac.
Mac exits.
It's alright. Tariq, was it? They're right. Tommy sounds better. Anyway, don't worry about Mac. He's just trying to work out his own daddy issues through you and not making any progress. It's not your fault. You weren't born here and you don't know our games.
Dennis walks Tariq towards the couch.
Take a seat, Tariq. I'm going to tell you about America. You might have heard it called the land of the free or the home of the brave. You might think this is a land of opportunity for all.
Tariq nods his head.
Well, it's all bullshit, Tommy. The truth is that America is a place where winners win. It's a place for people who don't listen to words like no or don't or stop. We push forward, we innovate, we win. It's how we've always been. We started by taking this land from the Indians, and when they said no, we went on ahead anyway. Because we are strong, and we know it, and the strong deserve what comes their way. Do you understand? No matter. After that, we kicked England off our property and have been inching the old picket fence ever further since. We saw Napoleon licking his wounds and haggled the Midwest out from under him. We seized Texas by force and then took the whole West Coast when Mexico said don't. Then we sailed up to Hawaii and took her even as she screamed, "Stop, stop!" Guam and Puerto Rico were claimed by other men, and yet we seduced them anyway. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Dennis scans Tariq's face to see if he is getting it.
You're not getting it. Look at Frank. He's a tiny, hideous goblin of a man who would have been sacrificed at birth had he been born anywhere else or in any other time. But here, oh here, in these United States, his inherent cruelty and ruthlessness were honed into millions. He has never thought twice about screwing over whoever he can, and that's why he's the most successful out of all of us. Don't you see? The strong thrive here. Winners win. We are conquerors, and you are one of us now.
Dennis puts his hand on Tariq's shoulder. Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, good.
Dennis answers the door. Janice Dermatosian is there.
Miss Janice?
Oh, Tariq, I didn't know you were here.
And I didn't know you'd be here early, Janice.
Well, you know, it's good to be punctual for an inspection.
Awkward beat. Frank walks in.
Who's the broad?
Oh, well, look who decided to show up. You're late, Frank.
It's not for some chicken. Sue me.
You have chicken?
No, I ate it on the way over.
Tariq looks disappointed.
Excuse me, Dennis, who is this?
This is my father.
Frank Reynolds.
Frank holds out his hand, looks into Janice's boobs. Janice shakes his hand uncomfortable, turns away from Frank. Dennis pulls Frank away.
Anyway, Frank here is going to take Tariq for a fun sleepover with Grandpa Frank and Uncle Charlie.
And they will get him to school tomorrow?
Of course. Right, Frank?
Sure. Come on, kid.
Tariq reluctantly follows Frank out. The door shuts.
Now, let's get on with this inspection.
Dennis rips off his shirt and starts towards Janice. Fade out. End of Act 2. Act 3. Fade in. Interior. Charlie and Frank's apartment. Night. D3. Frank comes in with Tariq. Charlie is on the couch.
Whoa, what's he doing here? I thought adopting the kid was Mac and Dee's thing.
It is, but Dennis needed him out of the house so we could bang some broad from the adoption agency. So he's going to help us tonight.
Help us with what?
Frank rummages through some junk and pulls out Charlie's rat stick, a baseball bat covered in chains and nails.
The cats, Charlie, the cats!
I don't get it. Why do you have my rat stick then?
Charlie, tonight your rat stick is a cat stick.
Oh, come on, Frank. I said I didn't want to bring work home with me.
Charlie, killing a rat is totally different from killing a cat. Rats scurry and run. Cats are predators, they're fighters. You have to think like them.
I don't want to bash cats, Frank. They aren't as bashable as rats.
Then he'll be the basher.
Frank hands the rat stick to Tariq, pulls out his gun, gives it to Charlie.
You can shoot them if it gets too rough for you, the Arab boy.
What if I just don't want to kill cats, Frank?
Charlie, there are too many of them. It's a health hazard. Plus, I was a little... what's your name again? How is poor Tommy here going to sleep with all those howling cats? Come on, just set an example for the rest of them. They're advanced hunters. They respect the superior killer. One cat. Do it for the kid.
Charlie looks at the confused Tariq. Off that we cut to. Exterior, alleyway, night. Charlie sneaks through the alley. Tariq sneaks behind him. Whoosh! A cat darts from under the dumpster but stops and stares when it sees two humans. Cat's point of view. As Charlie aims the gun behind a shaking Tariq.
Okay, Tommy, you go and bash the cat. I'll back you up.
But I don't want to, Mr. Charlie.
I know, buddy. Neither do I. But we have to kill the cat so we can make an example of him and the other cats will know we ain't playing around.
Tariq stares at the cat, inches forward, about to cry. Flashback. Exterior, refugee camp, night. An adult refugee, Adan Ames, holds a large stick in a wriggling sack.
Tariq, I know you do not want to, but you must.
Adnan hands Tariq the stick. Tariq, crying vigorously, shakes his head no.
This is so we all can eat. It is the only meat in the whole camp. Do it for the other kids.
Adnan hands Tariq the stick. He begrudgingly accepts. Cut to Tariq sobbing while eating an unidentifiable haunch of meat. Cut back to exterior, alleyway, night. Tariq throws the bat away. The cat scurries off afraid. Tariq runs away crying.
Oh, come on, Tommy!
Off Charlie's disappointed look, we fade to interior, Charlie and Frank's apartment, night. Charlie enters. Frank is already comforting a sniveling Tariq.
Charlie, what'd you do to him? He ran in here crying.
I did exactly what you said to do, Frank. We found a cat, I told him to bash it, then he freaked out.
Wonder why. Anyway, it looks like we're in for another night of constant caterwaul, so I'm gonna take some Ambien and wash it down with beer. Want some?
Yeah, of course I do. But what about him? He can't have Ambien or booze.
Frank grabs and cracks open a can of beer, tosses another to Charlie.
Should have thought about that before he got scared of the cat.
Frank waddles over, fishes some pills from his pocket, and hands a couple to Charlie.
Cheers!
Frank and Charlie pop the pills, down some beer.
Plus, he's probably had to sleep through much worse. He's a refugee. He had to sleep through artillery and gunshots and crying babies with dead moms.
You know what? You're probably right, Frank. Tommy, you had to sleep through bombs and stuff back at the camps, right?
Not really. We were away from the fighting.
Well, take this then. Fish it as fast as you can, you'll be asleep real quick.
Charlie gives Tariq a can of cat food and a spoon. Tariq pops the top off, takes a whiff. His face sours, and he takes a bite before gagging. Fade 2. Interior, Charlie and Frank's apartment, late night. Cats wail as Tariq lays awake between Charlie and Frank. Charlie tosses, turns, and kicks. Frank farts audibly. Tariq's nose and lip curl as the fart scent wafts over. He leaps out of bed and goes to the other side of the room holding his nose. Frank farts again, louder.
I can still smell it.
Eyes nearly watering, Tariq looks around the room. He spots a shirt on the floor, grabs it, covers his nose and mouth, and inhales.
Ew.
Cough. Tariq throws the shirt away and looks around once more. He stops at the door and creeps slowly toward it. Frank farts an unnaturally long, loud fart, and that continues as Tariq hurries to the door and exits. Cut 2. Interior, Charlie and Frank's apartment, hallway, late night. The door closes behind him. Tariq takes a deep breath of fresh air. Cat wails and Frank's farts are muffled.
Phew. Finally.
Tariq's head perks up, a light bulb moment. He opens the apartment door and peeks in. Tariq's point of view. Charlie and Frank are still fast asleep. Tariq closes the door and ponders, looking back and forth down the hall before slowly starting off down it. Fade 2. Interior, Patty's Pub, morning, D4. Mac and Dee charge in furious. Charlie and Frank are already inside.
I can't believe this!
Mac pulls up Frank by his collar.
Where is he? Where is my son?
He's not with you?
Obviously not!
He was gone when we woke up. We thought that he found his way home, like a cat. Did you know that he had a weird thing with cats?
Mac lowers Frank.
He's not a cat, Charlie. He's a human being, and he's missing.
Dennis enters.
You, how could you leave our precious Tommy in the care of these two?
Well, it's really simple, Diggy. I wanted to bang Janice and knew she wouldn't be comfortable having sex in the same apartment as the refugee kid she just pawned off.
Well, Frank and Charlie lost him. Plus the school called and said he didn't show up for class, so he isn't there either.
Well, that explains why Janice won't stop calling me. Wait, wasn't it your responsibility to get him to school today?
Well, not my responsibility. It's Dee's fault too.
Oh, don't you pin this all on me. I wasn't the one who left him with Dennis and lost him.
Sorry, I trust my best friend, Dee.
Guys, you're missing the point. What I'm trying to say is that you both lost him, which proves what I've been saying all along, that both of you aren't ready to be parents.
I think I agree with Dennis. Something about that kid was off. You guys obviously did a terrible job training him.
Hey, it's not my fault he didn't know anything about sports.
Maybe you're right, Dennis. I had no idea how to feed him. Dumb kid didn't want to eat anything I had. Little goblin just had candy and cereal.
He didn't even really seem grateful for all the stuff we did for him.
Yeah, he should have been so thankful that we rescued him from being an ISIS child prostitute soldier. That's a lot of baggage for us to carry.
Yeah. Screw Tommy. He doesn't know how good he had it. He should have been waiting on us hand and foot.
So does this mean we are done trying to introduce children into the mix? Are we clear to continue living uninhibited as adults?
Yep, we're done with all the responsibility. Let's get drunk. And Dennis, don't bang the adoption lady again. She can't know about this.
He chose to leave, and that's not on us. I hope he's okay though.
He never even got to use the gift I bought him.
The gang turns and sees Frank holding an AK-47.
Holy shit, Frank!
What? I want him to feel more at home.
Where'd that even come from?
I know a guy.
We aren't supposed to have weapons around the kid, Frank.
But there's no kid around anymore.
Good point.
So you guys want to get drunk and shoot trash in the alley?
Of course.
Yes?
Definitely.
Let's go!
The gang exits. Dissolve 2. Exterior. Alleyway. Day. D4. Rickety Cricket rounds the corner with a half a sandwich and a partially eaten apple.
The dumpster gods have blessed me with an entree and a side today. Things are looking up for old Rickety Cricket.
Cricket then notices Tariq sleeping against a dumpster and under some cardboard. Cricket stares conflicted.
Truly I tell you, whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me.
Cricket looks at the food in his hands and then back at Tariq.
Oh, God damn it!
Cricket approaches the sleeping Tariq and gently wakes him.
Hey, kid. Hey, kid. Hey.
Tariq wakes up, sees Cricket's twisted visage, jumps and screams.
Ah! Please don't hurt me!
Whoa, I don't want to hurt you, kid. I was wondering if you wanted this.
Cricket hands Tariq the food. Tariq takes it skeptically.
It's roast beef. I was going to eat it until I saw you.
Tariq looks at Cricket, appraising him. Then wolfs down the sandwich.
Thank you, mister. My name is Tariq.
Tariq offers Cricket his hand. Cricket shakes it.
Nice to meet you, Tariq. My name's Cricket. How'd you end up here?
Well,
Fade out in the episode.